Waystalker with the Glaive and the Hagbane. And show you what I have here. I'm just stacking at some stamina and some crit chance with Swift Leg and the Glaive. Oh, which also has probably the edgiest name I've seen in a weapon for a long time. Endbringer, come on. Then we have the Hagbane. And just put some power versus chaos and monsters because it's a really good tool against killing bosses, so why not? Then we have the typical stamina and health with natural 1 here, which also stacks with the passive regen. And I'm just running with 10 KS Skaven thingy here with more duration for potions. Mostly if I get a strength potion, then it really helps kill a boss. And shrapnel, because why not? I have more crit chance because I want to be able to get the Swiftlings procs a bit more often. It helps the Glaive. This is for more headshot damage. More ammo, well, basically free ammo, because why not? And this is for the Glaive, so it really helps me get more temp HP. I'll show you with dummies soon. And this is essentially like a free medic pack thingy for me. I'll use it mostly to kill specials like gutter runners or maybe packmasters, but it also procs me more healing, so it's useful. As we see, Glaive hits all 3 targets rather easily, so definitely to me it seems to be the better pick for the temp HP talents instead of this. And for the armor targets, you do not very incredible amounts of damage with it. You do a bit more with headshots obviously, but good luck hitting them. But also, as you see, you can't really cleave them, you just hit the 1 target, so for armor targets you want to use like a combo, heavy 1, 2 and light 1. This is already the first heaviest, it's enough to kill a stormworm and they have 39 hit points. But yeah, it's a bit slow to use it, the heavy attack, and it should get the job done. And it's a bit wonky to hit the Chaos Warriors in the face. But most of the damage comes from the downswing. So this is upswing, downswing. Let's see if we find any kind of quick play run, so we can test this on the field. Oh boy, the loading times in this game are sometimes something truly next level stuff.
Good evening. Made it through another day,
just finished a run or something, so one of them left. And we have the Iron Breaker. Running the axe and Grudgeraker. Cool. It's not using the Drake gun, so I'm already happy with this.
A large chunk of Clan Fester are currently camped down in the ruins of Karak Knoll. Now, Skaven are
so basically what the build is focused on is mostly less like a Waystalker. You're supposed to be mostly focused on killing elites or specials. And Hagbane does enable you to do everything like that, but it's also very good at killing bosses, and it's really good at clearing hordes as well. So you pretty much can just shoot everything with it. It's not the greatest on armored targets, but it does get the job done, and you have endless ammo, and when you shoot something like a stormworm, it gets staggered anyway. I'm probably not gonna get any Chaos Warriors in this map, so I can't really test shooting Chaos Warriors with it. Strength pot with a Hagbane and a Chaos Patrol should be easy peasy killings for it.
Cutting off a rat's head has always been the best way to stop its foul tail from twitching.
Not much glory in fighting, Raki. Kill the leader and we can be done with it. It's a good plan.
Aye. Try not to wake the ponies, lumberfoots.
A bit of black powder to even the score.
Big drawback of the glaive is obviously that you do A or E damage when you shoot things.
Underestimate them.
A black rat. A challenge at last.
Good shot, Dory.
The fool falls. Another of these black birds comes to challenge me. More storm vermin. Is there no end to them? Aye, it's a big cave with a corpse of a dwarven hold. Be done by that. Nothing to see.
Backstabbers closing in.
Since I essentially have double stacked healing, then there's no reason why I can't just take the dome.
Hold on to your hate. It will give you strength.
Glaive
Glomadier is going to blow.
He's dead. You can just put few arrows into something and just keep running if they're gonna die from the damage over time effect.
Here's a healing draft.
That's my fault. I walked right into his crotch breaker shot. But the Iron Break protected him. He's far tankier than me, and I kinda want to use a strength potion if I find one.
Take that ice! Might go reach us where your hit cannot, Strangler.
Yeah, she killed the hot rat. Looks like Kerillian fancies a bit of murder tonight. Good. Can't harm it. Tell them all!
See the bridge, mayflies!
Amazing you disappearing red.
I don't fear a storm vermin. Storm vermin.
No, not bad!
Can see him. And my buddy is sleeping.
They brought up a warp fire thrower.
And the else is still of the healing.
Come, black rat, taste steel.
I just didn't receive myself.
A vile brew makes enormous pain. Down here. Black rat, your power is come.
If you have a single storm run in the glaive, will absolutely destroy it, so there's no real worries.
You should tend your wounds, One Eye.
Watch out! Blade mountain!
We'll be surrounded, but hardly helpless.
Got them on the tail!
not a bad idea to jump down here. We don't want to fight the patrol right now, I think. Because we're gonna get surrounded from the horde and the patrol, so... Yeah.
And one eye's in trouble again.
Here you can see why the Hagbane is so strong. You can knock back everything. But he's just trash mode like Slave, right? You can just easily merge him, but just keep light expanding.
Healing draft over here.
Smells a bit odd, but it'll be worth.
And so Spur left again. Oh well, we'll just have to carry on without him then.
Here, ammunition. Human gods are weak one eye. They fail you.
Poison!
What fire? And this day was already bad enough. No more fire rats.
I don't think our huntsman wants to take the grim anyway, so it's not ideal for me to take it.
Next to
But I
that,
won't.
there's a scryer rat close.
Get clear! Get clear!
Gas rat. Stormberg, cook us, kill it! Packmaster's dead!
This will be easy!
Packmaster done!
Packy's out! That's all we've got! Give us up!
Let's give some fire support to Ironbreaker. I'm kinda trusting my buddies to be able to hold themselves
That's
off.
all! I was hoping for an explosion.
Anyone else? Oh! Bloody hell! Give us another volley, will ya? Hell, wait! And mind your tongue, too.
Strike them down! Here, ammunition! Another storm vermin! Don't die like the rest. That stench! Storm vermin!
This is not good.
You lost the mayflies. Time for a potion.
I made it. That's right, on your feet, so far.
So if I make it in time. Yes! Indeed.
I don't die that easily.
Alright, Barney did a good job taunting the boss, and now I can lay down the DPS.
Hit me harder.
Maybe. Can I?
That's all you've got.
Rat ogre! Rat ogre!
Well, I'd lay down more if I had the bullets for it. The arrows.
Aye, it bellows, but it will fall before us.
I'm a doorway. I'll have to do more than that.
Or hold you like I'll bring you down.
That's right.
Good job, everyone. Nicely done.
Tis done.
That was a bit terrifying, but we barely made it.
Looks like meat on a butcher's slab. What were you doing? Making a jigsaw?
A healing trap right here.
Pretty sure we lost the town somewhere, but I don't care.
Not a bad drop, considering.
Let the black rat come. I've an arrow for him.
I shall smite thee, star famine. Oh, if an assassin glows by. Come on then, you blackbird
You're
bastard!
probably best off saving your true fight for gutter runners, or unless you need a healing, or maybe with the talent I have. Give me 50 hit points.
Medical supplies.
Saltspire doesn't care about such thing as mortal wounds.
to heal our wounds here.
Dash one in beat, so it does get back to
I
10
owe you one.
HP.
Go
But
back. Here, that's a storm birdie.
The black rat. A challenger.
the big drawback on the Hagbane is that if you accidentally shoot a teammate, which is somewhat easier to do in bed, mostly because the AoE knockback and damage over time effect, you really ruin their aim.
A black rat approaches.
Up the stairs. Blazons come. Remain alert. Heretical.
should stop wasting my ammo at this point, just regen it.
Rally gun!
He decided to be smart, so...
Another blackbird! These vermin never learn. Fare thee well, fire rat!
More of them coming! Let's teach them some manners!
Now we're gonna have a horde. And push there, we're gonna get surrounded, so it's a bad position. But now there are two already there, so we have to go. I don't want to stay here.
It's the tough like that.
More often than not, I've had like bad experience with staying up there and then you get a glow rat somewhere. And you're forced to jump down, or others stay up and push back. So it's easy way to get separated. Thankfully they managed to read.
Cannot hide!
And that's essentially, I heard that one coming, so I just shoot him.
It's about to get a lot hotter.
You see, the light attacks aren't very great.
But I am on your side, help!
Probably wasted the bomb there.
Tall, running, can't you carry or
Got it, nice. I was taking a guess with that shot, by the way. I thought he'd be there, so shot my true flight there, which thankfully tracked enough to hit it. But you can press and hold after, like, paint the target. But as is typically the case with Skaven, kill 1 out of 5 more take its place.
I think that's a Globadeer. Globadeer's down.
Come, evil ones! I will end you!
There, in that shadow. So much for that assassin. Be ready.
As you
Fighting
can see
warfare
here,
with steel and shot
you
is
can
no
also go to
laughing
kill them
matter.
when the hordes are coming, just wasting ammo. And you probably shouldn't use too much change of ammo when shooting horse when you can take the glaive or some other melee option to kill them, because as you can see it's just inefficient in a way. But it depends, and it's not like a set in stone rule.
Don't let it hook you!
Downtime. I think it's the zealot up here. Yeah, and it's the zealot pushing away completely. We got fighting. We were stuck behind fighting the horde. So,
Cannot hide!
bye bye. You shan't be missed. Another nifty trick with the true flight class ability is that you can shoot it behind corners like that.
This is it. Light fire.
But in that case it worked mostly because
Get your head down!
that was the only guy there.
Blood. It's got a lot.
That's that.
Ha! Dead fuck.
Here they come. Let's give them a welcome.
attack misses on monster armor, and I think one arrow is already enough on the Hagbane to kill them. And here's something I haven't mentioned about the Hagbane yet, that it's like most of its damage actually comes from the damage over time effect, and not the actual impact. So this means that if you need something dead right now, then that's not the best weapon for it. Obviously I can use it to kill the horse that are coming from the front right now as well. But what real purpose it does, we got 4 guys standing in a perfect location to hold it, so there's no point in wasting the ammo. Sorry about the Steam notifications, my buddy sent you wanted to join, but I'm recording right now, so I'm not gonna switch to Steam and answer him quite yet.
I have no more ammunition!
Healer's tools. Not before time.
Here! It's here!
Storm vermin.
Healing draft for you.
Unfortunately also this boss is like super armored and Lord, which means that if I want to do actual damage on him with the Hagbane, I need to shoot him in the head. And I'm not a very good shot. I could of course true fight him, but it doesn't do exactly impressive amounts of damage, so I'm also gonna save it for the healing purposes.
Buggers won't see me.
But what I can do is I can do mop-up duty and kill the hordes that are coming.
Won't see me now. You're alone, Master Trout. King Tom.
Stop shooting me! Take that eyes!
Okay, killing one storm one is always impressive.
There she goes, I'll skin him up away from that killing machine.
As you can see, you get the real red shield icon, so I don't do any damage.
Hold your target. My grandmother hit harder than that. One hopeless surprise. I'll give you one free.
It's no big deal.
Rise
You can still get him up and
yourself,
there's plenty of medpacks to it. Don't want to be close to him when he does that attack.
Take the heads! Say spice! Like a spine!
So, since I don't exactly do amazing levels of boss damage, it's usually better if I can just like focus on killing the hordes and making sure my buddies have room to kill it. It's always better to play to your strengths. Save the compliments for the elevator, right?
Do you have the flux, sir? You're a funny looking dude.
And you should be home free. Let's give these people some compliments. It was good job.
The bridge. We should be away from this place.
I'm just wasting ammo right now. There's no real reason to shoot.
A blackout approaching.
So obviously it helps if it's softer than up, but if you get 4 guys and a 1 stormworm or 2, then they do not really boost the arrow.
Yeah! Oh, that's all!
So kind of to sum it up is like, this setup is amazing at pretty much everything, but it has some issues if you have to fight multiple stormworm, because the Hagbane does stagger them, but it takes a while for you to actually kill them. And the Glaive, you don't really have the time to use the heavy attacks to kill multiple of them at the same time, and you only hit like 1 of them anyway. But against anything that's like non-armored, the Hagbane will absolutely kill them, and will kill a lot of them. This build in general is more like a Waystalker's job, is to shoot the specials, the disablers mostly, like Packmasters and Gutter Runners, because those are the real threats. And while the Hagbane can be utilized to kill hordes, then generally it's not the most optimal use of your ammunition. Yes, I get plenty of green circles, but the green circles ain't really the important thing. The important thing is beating the map and getting out.
Today.
And since this weapon doesn't exactly rely awfully much on the headshot bonus, you could perhaps be better served with this. So maybe if you hit the breakpoint on killing the hordes, the fanatics with 1 swing. Let's actually test this. Yeah, the light attacks go 25. So that's more than enough to kill a fanatic. They have 18 hit points. Yeah. But I'm gonna check how much it is without it. Fuck it. No, it's still enough to kill them. The guys are asking me if I want to go play another run, but unfortunately I'm gonna leave them and go play with my buddy, so... But yes, that's it for the Hagbane. And the Waystalker. And some people call it the Hagstalker build, but I'm not sure if you're supposed to be using like the sword and dagger for the official one with it.
As long as you were
But I mean, generally I do like the Hagbane. It's an incredibly powerful tool. It has lots of options. One more thing we could do with it is put the dummies once again, and we can show the AoE damage effect. And how it relates to the light attacks and the charge attacks. Okay, so as I mentioned, these are just a bunch of guys. I'm gonna shoot them, then I'm just gonna only hit the 1 target. But, as you can see, I hit both of them. And I like this cows. See? Now they're both ticking. Same here. And if you shoot the ground between them, then you're also gonna start both of them ticking, so that's useful. If you put them in the same pile, you're probably gonna hit like 5-6 guys somewhat easily if they're stacked up in a pile. So use the charge attacks, that's the lesson. And for the armor targets, you hit them both here. But with the light attacks, only 1. And it's 2.75 damage per tick. And it's like 3 damage with the headshot, so it's not the actual damage from the arrow, but from the damage over time effect. So, if there's something I forgot, or something you still don't want to learn, then feel free to leave a comment on the video, and I'll be happy to answer and check it in a future video or something, if I already don't know the answer. And that's it, I guess. This is Waystalker with the Hagbane and the Glaive. Definitely gets the job done. It's a very generalist unit. very generalist build. There's no like real true weaknesses with her. Just everything she can do is good. She's obviously not the least mobile of the elves' carriers, even though the handmaiden is ridiculously mobile. We're not gonna talk about that right now. And the Shade is more mobile because her ultimate ability, the sneaky mode, enables her to do just some really crazy stunts. But let's end this on a positive note and go admire the scenery and think of all the Skaven and the Northlanders we can kill with her in the future. Have a little bath, wash out the blood. So, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you with the next one. And I hope this was useful.